Princess Ninja, and I'm here today to bring you a power air fryer keto wing recipe. This is such an easy recipe. Now there is a little work when it comes to the power air fryer, and if you don't have an air fryer, you might be able to try to bake these, but man, what I love about this is it tastes just like it's fried, but without all the extra grease. And some of you may say, well, you're on the keto diet, so it doesn't matter how much fat you eat. I want quality, not quantity. So I eat other things throughout the day that supplement my healthy fats, such as almonds and avocados and Kerrygold butter. Love Kerrygold butter. Sorry, that wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. So let's just roll with it. All right, first of all, I'm gonna start with some chicken wings. And you can see these are full chicken wings. I'll open them up when I open the pack. This is my food saver. I've already done several videos where I have given shout outs to my food saver because I love my food saver. Blah, blah. I could throw this in the freezer and it will not get freezer burn. It'll stay fresher longer. But for today's show, we're gonna be opening this up in just a minute because I'm gonna be putting it in this bag with seasonings. You might ask, well, what kind of seasonings are you using? I have recent, woo! That wasn't supposed to happen. So this is McCormick's Perfect Pinch Rotisserie Chicken Seasoning, no MSG. It says, rub this savory blend of onion, paprika, garlic on chicken to give it a slow roasted flavor and golden appearance without using a rotisserie. It has salt, onion, paprika, garlic, and citric acid. So everything except for the citric acid I have, so I could technically make this myself. But it tastes really great. I think this bottle here cost me about $2.50. It's enough that I can do these wings several times. I can use in other recipes. The flavor is very distinct. I did these last night and I fell in love with them. And if you have an air fryer, you're gonna fall in love with these wings too. First of all, what you need to know is that as of this moment, I am a free agent. So my channel is not sponsored. I am not an Amazon affiliate. I was for a very brief time, but they didn't think that my channel produced enough views for their associate program, so they fired me. They took me like a little tiny gnat and went bing, but that's okay. That's okay. I can be sometimes a scattered brain, but I have a long-term memory. You know, it's just kind of a thing. And so when my channel is 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 supporters, and certain individuals come to me saying, hey, yeah. So what we're gonna do, it's really kind of spicy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the full wing. You could cut this into smaller. I mean, I could section this. I don't even eat the flapper part of the wing. That's what I call it. I don't know the technical name. I call it the flapper. So I don't eat the flapper part of the wing at all. I only eat this part. So you could actually cut these smaller, but you would want to reduce your cook time. So we're going to take these and put them in the bag. I kind of like to take my finger and make sure that there's no ice crystals, like they've completely thawed out, because you definitely don't want to put frozen chicken in here because then some of them are going to be cooked, some of them are not going to be cooked, and once again, you have cross-contamination. So all I'm going to do here, I have not put any oil or grease of any type on these wings. This is going to make a lot of noise. So I'm going to do my thing. I'm probably going to just play some music through this. But I'm simply going to take these seasonings and massage it into the wing through the bag. It's going to get the massage. So all in all, I had 2 tablespoons of that seasoning, and you can see it has definitely coated this chicken evenly. So I'm going to take these chicken wings, and you can see just 2 tablespoons evenly coated those wings. I mean, look at how, and the smell. You're gonna like want to lick your fingers, but don't lick your fingers because salmonella, there's that. Once I'm done laying these and arranging them so that they're not overlapping and they're kind of spread out because we want them to cook evenly, I also make sure that the same side is facing down, and here's why. Because when you get to cooking these and you have the pot in there and you pull it out, you start flipping, if they're all wonky in different positions, then how do you know which ones you've already flipped? So you might miss one. So by making sure that the same side faces down when you start them, when you flip them, you know which ones you've already flipped and which ones you have not flipped. That's just a little tip. So let me go wash my hands and then I'm going to show you from this angle. Alright, so see how they're in a nice even layer, and even though some of them are touching, there's not a whole lot of overlapping. So let's see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6 wings in there. Okay, I thought there was 8. Okay, there's 6 wings, but they're full wings. I've set this at 400 degrees for 25 minutes. I'm simply going to let it cook for about 12 minutes. Then I'm going to take some tongs and I'm going to flip each one of these wings. So in here I have my 2 tablespoons of Kerrigold salted butter. I have my Frank's Red Hot 2 tablespoons, and I have just a little bit of minced garlic. I'm going to heat it up in the microwave, and that allows all of those flavors to infuse. I'm going to keep the butter soft, and when this gets to 0, when the 25 minutes is done, I'm going to then brush this on the wings and put it in for an additional 8 minutes. So while I've got a minute left, I've been entering all the ingredients, and I created a recipe on Carb Manager. That is the app that I log all my food, and you can see, I know that it's going to be distorted because it's a cell phone, but you can see here that it has 2 net grams of carbs, 3 total carbs, 0 fiber, 45 grams of fat, 31 grams of protein, and 546 calories with 1 glycemic load. So, but what you need to know is that's 6 full wings. 6 full wings. So if I cut them in half, they'd be 12. 12 little Drumette things, you know, pieces of wings. But that is a lot of food. That is 1 meal. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add that today for my lunch. Let me get back to my log. Okay, so you can see here, this is what I've logged it under. And perfect timing. So let's sauce these bad boys and then start over. Let me just bring the camera here and show you. Oh, those look amazing. I'll never get, whoa, hey, settle down. Okay, so I have here my baster, and I'm just gonna, it says to toss them in a bowl and put them back in, but what's the difference, right? Why dirty another dish? They're fighting me. I'm like in Fight Club here with chicken wings. Now please remember, I like spicy wings. So to me, these are just a little hotter than a mild wing, or what I would call a mild wing. These are borderline medium as far as spice goes. So I am going to hit the tops of these. If you could smell what my house smells like right now, holy moly. Make sure they get plenty of sauce on them. Whew, they smell so good. The hot sauce is burning my nostrils. Okay, so this is round 2. So now I'm going to put them in. And I'm going to hit start. I'm going to bring our temperature up to 400 degrees. And, oh, no. And I want 8 minutes. Okay. This time it looked like they cooked a little more than last time. So I would probably back off. Instead of cooking them once you've sauced them, instead of doing the 8 minutes, I'd probably back off and just do like a couple minutes on each side. But look at those. I mean, they're not burnt, just parts of them. You can see where the butter laid. Maybe a little browner. Let me flip that over. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Flip that over. That's so wonderful. I'm licking my fingers, sorry. All right, real quick, because I really truly want you to see this. These are hot. I mean, look at that. Fall off the bone. And whoo, hot. Oh my gosh, it is so good. These wings are amazing. Those are so delicious. So delicious. So if you have a power fryer and you have some wings, go ahead and do some damage. McCormick does make a ton of flavored seasonings, but if you're on keto, watch for those hidden sugars, okay? Just a little forewarning out there. You can always contact the company and ask them which ones have absolutely zero sugar or hidden sugars in them. Anyway, long story short, thank you so much for the support. Go ahead, pull down the description. You'll see everything you need there in your ingredient list and the cook times. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your love and support. And I'll see you next time I'm in the kitchen.